Sometimes life does not take from us because we were careless. Sometimes it takes because we were comfortable. There is a difference. Comfort keeps you steady in calm weather, but life does not promise calm weather. This is the story of a man who believed he had enough, until life asked him for more. In a quiet village beside a wide, patient river lived a man named Mohan. He owned sheep. He sold wool. He earned well. Each morning he worked among the animals. Each evening he walked with his wife to the riverside. Sometimes there were small bonfires. Sometimes shared tea with neighbors. Sometimes just silence and the slow sound of water. People would tell him, "Expand. Turn wool into yarn. Grow your business." Mohan would smile. "I have enough." And he meant it. One monsoon season, the sky stayed heavy for too long. News spread quickly. The river may overflow. The embankment might not hold. Fear moved through the village faster than the rain. Families packed their belongings. Some searched for shelter in nearby towns. Mohan did something practical. He used his savings to buy land on higher ground. He began building a small house. He prepared a new farm for his sheep. It was responsible. It was wise. But wisdom sometimes has blind spots. One afternoon, as he was shifting household items, someone shouted, "The embankment has broken." Water was already moving. People ran toward their old homes to save what they could. Mohan's heart tightened. He had planned to move the sheep last. He ran. By the time he reached them, the water was rising. The sheep were terrified. Ropes tangled. Mud everywhere. Chaos. He untied them as fast as he could. They scattered in fear. He grabbed 2 baby lambs and ran. Behind him, the river swallowed the fields. When he reached his new house, soaked and shaking, he was holding only those 2 lambs. His wife ran toward him. "Where are the others?" she asked. He didn't answer. He just shook his head. They stood there in silence while the rain continued. That night they tried to sleep near the stove. His wife said softly, "At least these 2 survived. You did what you could." He nodded. But he knew something had changed. The house was safe. The land was safe. But the flock was gone. And most of his savings had already been spent building this new life. After a few days, the rain stopped. The water slowly reduced. But most of the sheep were gone. There was no regular income anymore. Mohan began going with other villagers to cut wood and carry logs for daily wages. The work was hard. His body wasn't used to it. His hands blistered. He returned home exhausted every evening. One afternoon, while resting, a friend sat beside him. "You always said you had enough," the friend said calmly. "If you had started making yarn, you would have had more savings now. Maybe even workers." It wasn't meant to hurt him. It was just the truth. Mohan looked down. "I have some wool left," he said. "But no one is buying. Everyone is struggling." His friend thought for a moment. "Come with me tomorrow." The next day, his friend took him to a yarn processing unit in a nearby town. It was larger than Mohan expected. Wool came in sacks. Machines cleaned it. Workers turned it into yarn. Yarn was packed and sent out. The owner examined the wool Mohan had brought. "I can buy this," he said. "And if you want work, we need people." Mohan agreed. At first, he felt uncomfortable. He had always worked alone. Now he was learning something new. He watched how raw wool became something more valuable. He realized he had always sold the first step. He had never thought about the second. Every evening he returned home and sat quietly. His wife noticed. "What are you thinking?" she asked one night. He answered slowly, "I thought being stable was enough. But stability without growth is fragile." He wasn't blaming anyone, not even himself. He had simply understood something. He had prepared for comfort. He had not prepared for interruption. Mohan understood something simple. Being satisfied is not wrong. But stopping growth because today feels stable can quietly weaken tomorrow. He wasn't punished by the flood. He was exposed by it. He had built a life that worked only as long as nothing changed. And life always changes. So he made a quiet decision. From now on, he would not just earn for comfort. He would build for uncertainty. Because the real danger is not having little. The real danger is depending on one thing. And sometimes life demands more than enough. So that you stop depending on what can disappear.